Said if someone is willing to just take the middle and not go to lunch next. Okay. You already ate? How did that work? You already ate too? Oh, y'all haven't eaten, so that's right. I just think y'all willing to take the high. Is that what you said? Who wants the middle and who wants the loss? They said that y'all could do that if you'd be willing to take the loss. So. Here we go.
Maybe turn him up a little more.
Question number 1. To finish this verse question, finish this verse. Since the world, number 3, Bobby.
Since the world began,
could someone in the chat let me know if you can hear me speaking, please?
Correct.
This is David Poston. Can you please let me know if you can hear me speaking?
Question. When did Peter in John 20, number
Appreciate
3, patience?
If you are on the chat, Chris Lofgren, at the very top of the screen, there is a tab called CI2012, and you click on CI2012, and it will show you us chatting as well as a video feed of your team quizzing right now.
Peter in John 21, cast number 3, Ariana.
When he heard that it was
Correct. Question number 3 is a quote this verse question. Quote this verse, John 12, 20, number 3. Bobby.
I know. I was just warned by a lot of people that you were being sarcastic or asking a rhetorical question, so I just wanted to give you an intelligent answer back. Okay, I'm hanging up and letting you guys watch and listen.
the hour has come that the Son of Man should be glorified.
Sorry, it's incorrect. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Number 3, patience.
And Jesus answered them, saying, "The hour has come that the Son of Man should be glorified."
That is correct. Question number 4. Question. In John 7, when did Jesus, number 3, Bobby?
In the last day, that great day of the feast.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question. In John 7, when did Jesus go, number 1, Grant?
As he was after his brethren went up unto the feast.
No, I'm sorry. In John 7, when did Jesus go up into the temple to teach about the midst of the feast? Free question. What has sorrow filled in John 16?
Your heart.
Number 4?
Your heart.
Correct, 10 points. Question number 4 repeated. What did they have for their number 4, Kelton?
Sin. No cloak.
20 points. Question number 5. Question, according to John 11:55. Number 4, Kelton.
The Passover. The Jews' Passover.
Good. Question number 6. Question. What was near to number 3, Ariana?
Salem. Anan. Near to Salem.
Correct? Question 7. This is a reference question. Question. What did they not know? Number 3, Ariana.
That it was Jesus.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question, this is a reference question. What did they not know as yet, according number 3? Bobby.
That Jesus was risen from the dead.
No, I'm sorry. That's actually part of it, but it's specifically the scripture that he must rise again from the dead. Heritage Mission, why do I lay down my life in John 10? Number 3?
That I might take it again.
Correct, 10 points. Question number 7, repeated. This is a reference question. Question, what does he say unto them according to John 6:20? Number 4, Catherine.
It is I, be not afraid.
Correct. Question number 8. Question, who in John 19 said, number 4, Kelton?
The chief priest of the Jews.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question, who in John 19 said, I, number 4, Catherine?
Jesus.
No, I'm sorry. It was Pilate. I bring him forth to you, that ye may know that I find no fault in him. Wow, we've done this before. Free question. According to John 21:24, what is true?
His record.
Number 4.
His testimony.
Yes, I'm glad you went with what you thought and not what you were told.
It was just a suggestion.
Yes.
Mr. Christmas.
Yes.
Lower the mic a little bit.
Did I not tell you this would happen? Yes. We've had more people who want to maneuver my mic. And usually what happens is once I move it for one person, then someone else on the team is not happy. And y'all don't have the options that some of the other teams did. They only had like 3 or 4 quizzers and they just kept moving around. It's like, okay, all right. And I'll see what happened. I just hit the mic. In a minute, I'll bang my head against it and have a concussion. So, all right. This is question number 8 repeated. To quote this verse, question. Quote this verse, John 3:6, number 3, Bobby.
For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
That's correct. Question number 9. Question. To what was Jesus, number 1, grant?
To what was Jesus? To the law?
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question. To what was Jesus called, number 3, Bobby?
To the judgment hall.
The marriage. We're really getting used to doing this, aren't we? Okay, your free question. This is a reference question. What was after this, according to John 5:1?
Feast of the Jews.
Number 5, Abigail?
The Feast of the Jews.
Correct. Question number 9 repeated. Question. Who did Peter smite? Number 3, Patience.
Malchus, which was a servant of the high priest.
Good.
Nice job, Patience.
Question number 10 is a finish this verse question. Question, finish this verse. And there are, number 3, Bobby.
And there are
Time. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question number 2, Cullen.
And there are also many other things which Jesus did, the which if they should be written every one, I suppose that even the world itself could not contain the books that should be written. Amen.
Correct?
Got the amen.
You need to be careful, Bobby. That's your fifth error, I believe. Question number 11. Question. What did certain Greeks, number 3, Bobby.
They would come to worship at the feast.
That is correct. Question number 12. Question. According to John 4:10, number 1.
Who? Who it is that saith to me, give me to drink?
No, I'm sorry.
Right behind you.
Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question, according to John 4:10, what, number 4, Kelton?
Living water.
Correct?
Yes.
Question number 13. Question, this is a reference question. What did the sheep not, number 2, Jessica?
They know not the voice of strangers.
That is correct.
Good job.
Question number 14. According to John 8:18, who, number 1, Lori?
The Father that sent me, beareth witness of me.
Correct.
Good job, Lord. Good job.
Question number 15. Did I hear timeout? No, all right. Timeout for Hillsdale. That looks right. All right, time in. Question number 15. Question. Who was the one in John number 3? Patience.
Who is the one? Jesus.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question. Who is the one in John 5, number 4? Catherine.
Who's the one in John 5? That's John.
No. Who is the one in John 5 that accuseth you, even Moses, in whom ye trust? All right. Free question for you guys. Who in John 20 stood without at the sepulchre weeping? Yes, number 3.
Mary, more specifically Magdalene.
That's correct. All right. Question 15 repeated. Right now we are at a place where we have 5 frees already.
Yes.
So we can still finish this, but we have only enough to finish as far as questions. Question. Who said in John 9, is number 3, Bobby?
Is this your son? The Pharisees?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. That's a quiz out, unfortunately. For the sub. Okay, let me get situated here. All right. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question number 1, Glory.
The neighbors and they which before had seen him that he was blind.
That is correct. Question number 16. Question, according to John 13:22, what were, number 5, Elisa?
What were the disciples doubting, of whom he spake?
Correct. Question number 17. Question, according to John 17:9, for whom, number 5, Elisa?
For whom do I pray? For them which thou gavest me, I meaning Jesus, thou meaning God, the Father.
Correct. Question number 18. Question, according to John 1:18, number 3, Christina.
No man.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question, according to John 1:18, what hath no, number 4, Kelton?
No man has seen God at any time.
That is correct. Question number 19. Question. I have a foul on Hillsdale. Question number 19. Question. According to John 16:21, what, number 4, Kelton?
All these things will they do unto you?
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question, according to John 16:21, what, number 4?
Sorrow.
No, I'm sorry. What is the joy? All right, free question for Hillsdale. According to John 19:35, who bear record? Number 5?
He that saw it,
That's correct for 10.
Can I have a timeout?
And we can have a timeout, and this will be the last question. It's question 19. It will be the last question, period, unless we have a tie.
Well, yeah, it's just.
Right? You've actually got a Division 2 quiz. You may be waiting. He was actually sitting there.
That's not my question. It's not
No, I think that's the one.
We don't have that bracket yet.
Whatever. Just remember this.
All right. Yeah, if you get the middle one, which way? All right. Question number 20. Or excuse me, question number 19 repeated will be the last question unless we have a tie. Question number 19 repeated. Question. Who in John 14 said, Number 3, Ariana. That is correct. All right. So,
Okay.
that means the Heritage Mission, you need to go and quiz downstairs.
Taking up some info from there. Doesn't mean a whole lot for you guys at home.
The loser of, well, I guess the loser
Again here
y'all
with
gotta buy two,
my
so
partner in crime,
you
David
get one.
Poston.
All right. And
Yes, we are having.
I guess
It's
y'all get to go
getting
eat
to the
lunch
point
a
where it's
second
really tough
time.
to
Make
keep up
sure
with
they
everything
save
going
some for
on.
those
Oh
of
my
us who
goodness.
haven't
It
had
is
a
just-
break or a
we're
bye
just-
or lunch yet.
I'm running all over the place trying to find out what's going on with falls.
I'm glad you are, because we've got a mass following. They'll just be upset if they
Do
don't.
you
get
have
the
any idea what's going on with falls? I have not been able to find anything on falls.
It's a beautiful place. I've been there a few times. The water is just gorgeous. Right there on the Niagara Falls is a beautiful.
That is
I love
gorgeous.
it. Yeah.
I think we're both thinking of two different falls.
Oh, what's that?
I was thinking of the team we have here at the tournament.
Oh, Falls Baptist?
Yes, sir. Falls
Oh,
Baptist.
no, I know nothing of that.
Nobody knows anything. Do you know
Yeah.
anything about what's going on with Falls Baptist? No idea.
Falls Baptist going
Our
once.
studio audience in here knows nothing either.
Let me tell you why our studio audience knows nothing. Because both of their teams are still quizzing.
That is exactly right. We have people all
So that's
trying
the
to
good
find
news.
out what is going on with Falls. We can't find anything about what's going on with Falls.
Bethany, really? Really? No, we're trying so hard. As we tell them that we cannot find anything about Falls, we have people asking, can someone find out what's going on with Falls?
We're doing our very
Let me
best.
tell you what Falls is doing. Falls is winning. They are
I
winners.
don't know who the teams are, so
Falls
if y'all
are
know who the
winners.
teams are,
Hey,
I can't
go find out what's going on with Falls. Falls.
Who's
Niagara,
the
I
loser
mean,
quiz
no,
six?
Falls Baptist.
Do you have
That's
any
what
idea
you-
what's going on?
See if they're winning.
Elite, yes.
Okay.
Falls
Ooh.
just got a loss.
So he was wrong.
Was
They're not
this,
winning.
in the elite division or in the division?
Elite division.
Middle
We're
of
getting
quiz
bad
six.
news dropped on us like a bomb right now.
Okay,
Do
everyone
you know if that was their
lost.
first or their second? That is their second.
What else do you have other than losses?
So you're telling us that Falls now has a second loss. Whoa, folks, we are getting some breaking news that, quite honestly, is breaking in a couple of different ways. Division 2, New York folks, you can take a break. We'll let you know in just a second. I do know that your teams look incredibly sharp. Hang on one second.
Second choice. IRC.
Let's take a quick break for station ID.